Climate change is one of the greatest threats to modern humanity, and we're all scrambling to try and fix it. In order to keep our planet healthy, we need to reach net zero emissions by 2050, and nuclear energy might just be the key. So, how does nuclear energy actually work? Well, power plants use something called nuclear fission, the process of splitting atoms to heat water, which in turn creates steam, spinning large turbines to generate electricity. This process is much safer, much cleaner, and more efficient in comparison to our three highest sources of world energy: natural gas, oil, and coal. In terms of pollution, nuclear provides the largest source of clean power in the United States, responsible for over half of the nation's carbon free electricity. This avoids more than 470 million metric tons of carbon each year, helping significantly reduce emissions and providing aid in our fight for the environment. And with new technological innovations such as microreactors and nuclear produced hydrogen, we estimate that we can displace 87 gigatons of emissions by 2050. So, you may be wondering, why not just use solar or wind for our source of clean power? Well, the answer is reliability. While both are successful in producing carbon-free electricity, solar and wind don't always work out. Solar's weakness being when the sun is not out, whether it's night or just a cloudy day, and wind's weakness being when it's not windy. However, nuclear energy runs around the clock, and that kind of reliable energy is a necessity for US infrastructure. While solar delivered power for about 20% of the time, about 92 days in a year, and wind 35% of the time, about 127 days in a year, nuclear operated at full power 92% of the time, generating electricity for 336 days of the year. Now, the reason why nuclear energy is not our main source for electricity is fear. Fear of the destruction it could cause, and fear its radioactive waste is more harmful for the environment than carbon is. These are just simply not true. The waste produced by nuclear plants is extremely small, and there is constant research throughout the world on better ways to contain it. Some examples are the 2-kilometer thick bed of crystalline salt that extends from southern New Mexico all the way to southwestern Kansas that could safely hold the entire world's nuclear waste for the next 1,000 years. Or the repository being built in Finland, 400 meters under an island off the coast, encased in granite bedrock. These prove that nuclear waste is an issue of the past. But, other than nuclear waste, the biggest reason behind nuclear backlash is the destructive picture painted by accidents like Chernobyl. Despite its current perception, nuclear is actually less destructive than any other major form of energy, including its industrial accidents. Over the last 60 years of commercial nuclear power, only 3 accidents have occurred. While these accidents are rare, and their rate of fatalities are lower than any other major energy incident in the world. Together, we can fight climate change and heal our planet. The path to success is difficult, but we can overcome these trials. We cannot wait until it is too late, and we need to act now.